Okay, so if you've been scrolling social media recently, I bet you've seen them. These ads for Amara Madison Jewelry, right? They look stunning. But there's some chatter, some questions about whether they're legit. Today, we're doing a deep dive using an investigation from the YouTube channel Salmon Tech as our guide. We're basically asking, is this brand worth your money?
Exactly. Our goal here is to, well, cut through all that slick marketing. We want to contrast what they claim with the hard data that the source dug up, so you can figure out quickly, is this the real deal or maybe, just a potential letdown?
Right. So let's start with the surface stuff, the appeal. The jewelry itself looks gorgeous in the ads, and the deals are huge. We're talking buy one, get one free, discounts up to 80% off.
80. Yeah, massive discounts. Plus, they tick those boxes people look for, don't they? Like free shipping over $60, a 30-day money-back guarantee.
And claims about the materials too waterproof, ethically sourced. It all sounds fantastic, almost too good to be true.
Well, that's just it. What's really fascinating is how quickly the source, Salmon Tech, spotted a potential red flag. It wasn't the product pictures or the deals, but the customer reviews on their own website.
Oh, interesting. What was wrong with them?
They just felt, well, the investigator said, a little too perfect. Lots of reviews using very similar language, that kind of polished feel that makes you wonder if it's maybe manufactured feedback.
So maybe not genuine customer voices. Trying to build trust really fast with fake reviews, perhaps?
That seems to be the suspicion. That lack of genuine feedback is sort of what pushed the investigation towards external checks.
Okay, so moving beyond their own site, this is where it gets really interesting, right? The external data. The source used Scam Advisor, I believe.
That's right. And Scam Advisor, well, it looks at various factors to give a website a trust score. And AmaraMedicine.com, it scored only 32 out of 100.
32, wow. That sounds low.
It's really low, yeah. The source flagged it immediately. For comparison, you want to see established sites well over, say, 80, 85. A score like 32 suggests some fundamental trust issues. Scam Advisor looks at server location, verified contact info, and crucially...
The age of the website domain.
Exactly. And this is maybe the most telling detail.
How old was it?
The source confirmed the domain was created just 1 week ago.
1 week before launching huge ad campaigns with 80% off.
Precisely. So connect the dots, right? You've got a brand new website, less than 10 days old, combined with these massive, almost unbelievable sales, reviews that feel potentially fake, and a really low external trust score.
It's not looking good.
No, it's a classic warning sign. The source basically called it a textbook pattern for maybe a less than legitimate operation, designed to grab sales quickly before disappearing.
So the bottom line for the source material for anyone seeing these ads right now sounds like extreme caution is advised.
Absolutely. The conclusion was the brand looks highly suspicious. And the advice: probably better to shop with a more established company, one with a track record you can actually verify.
Makes sense. Avoid the potential headache.
Right. But this whole thing raises a bigger question, doesn't it, for you, the listener? Why do we keep seeing this pattern, these deep discounts, super new websites, low trust scores, popping up all over the place?
Yeah, and why are they sometimes so effective at, pulling people in?
And maybe think about the advertising platforms themselves. How does a site that's only a week old, with these red flags, manage to launch such big campaigns so quickly? It makes you wonder about the checks and balances, doesn't it? What's the underlying psychology that makes that too good to be true deal just so tempting, even when the signs point otherwise?